You and me stuck on the ocean now. Nothing but waves and they're spilling in. I wanna dry up but you just keep on going, don't you? I don't even know how we got here. All my reasoning have disappeared. I wanna bury the hatchet and find the way back to our home, our home, our home. We don't have to drift inside this dome. I will not let us fade away. It's not a price I wanna pay, and it's not too late. No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there to a place with no cares. We can turn this ship around. We can turn this ship around all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not care. Chasing all that we don't have. Chasing all that we do not care. All the way back home. Chasing all that we do not care. Chasing all that we don't have. Chasing all that we do not care. Yesterday we could be ourselves. Didn't have much, but nevertheless we were true to each other. But now we don't even bother. I remember you being hopeful, but the tall waves have worn us down, and slowly we are drowning. That's why you need to come with me, with me, with me. Turn around 180 degrees and cross the sea. I will not let us fade away. It's not a price I wanna pay, and it's not too late. No, we lost our purpose.
All right, welcome.
Hello.
It's Robert Maria McArtor right here in our awesome studio. Remax Components. Robert Maria McArtor with Let's Talk Real Estate. Maryland team. We're so excited that you're doing this evening. We're going to have a great time, by the way. Great content that we're going to share with you about student loans. Can you buy a home with a student loan?
He did.
You did, but we're not sure.
I did.
Maybe you're questioning that yourself, but that's okay. We're going to have some answers for you. And we're also going to have Mr. Souvlaki in the house, by the way, the beautiful Greek cuisine restaurant located right here in Harford County. Can't wait to have him on board. We're going to interview him. So just hang in there real tight, buckle up your seatbelts, because we're going to have a great show for you coming up ahead.
We can't wait.
All right, folks. Happy Valentine's Week coming up here. We have a couple more days before Valentine's. I hope you're embracing your special Valentine and just thinking about that special restaurant, that awesome local restaurant that you want to take him or her to. I say him or her to because it's like an equal opportunity thing here, you know, for couples. But guys, listen, get on board. If you haven't made that reservation yet, you need to do it now, right? And especially like with flowers,
Or can ahead.
gifts, things like that. You better not wait till the last minute, because I'm looking at pictures online of some of these aisles, and these shelves are getting kind of empty. And you don't want to get her the Charlie Brown Snoopy Valentine card. You know what I mean? Because you might be in trouble on that one.
Well, some people like Charlie Brown.
I know, but would you if I gave you that card?
I don't know. Why don't you answer that? Would I?
She would not at all. She would know that I went last minute to the Walmart shelf and got probably the pack of Valentine's cards that you usually hand out in your kids' class in 4th grade.
Well, some of them are cute too.
Yep, they're cute too, but you would know that I rated that shelf, and that's it. So you don't want to get caught doing that, guys. So we had an awesome week this week, by the way. So the market
listings.
Yep, few more listings up, and we have a couple more closings, which is
Aberdeen,
great.
Happy
Yep,
Grace.
very happy clients there. Tommy Wimmer, our team member, had a nice closing down in Essex a couple of days ago. So we're going gangbusters right now, and We're just having a really fantastic time. So our office was packed with cars, packed with agents today. Just really busy. So we're kind of just diving right into a very busy spring season right now. We just love bringing this show to you. It's a live show that we do every week, and it is for you. We want to be able to be the resource for you, to give you the information you need to make the best decision possible when you're buying or you're selling a home, right? Right.
And there's a lot of information that you're going to need.
Yep, there's a lot of information. If you want to follow us on social media, please feel free to do so. You want to follow us on the gram, Maryland Homes Team as well, at R McArtor, with Twitter. By the way, we're streaming live to Twitter right now. We have a Pinterest account, a YouTube. We're streaming live to YouTube right now, and we have an awesome TikTok account. You want to definitely follow us on TikTok because
they want to hit the red plus sign, babe.
That's right. Hit the red plus sign.
I learned the fancy word today from our TikTok star daughter.
Did you?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So listen, if you this is a question and answer format. So if you have any questions that you'd like to share with us, any information, just a thumbs up or something like that, just to say hi, please feel free to do so in the chat function below, because we like to throw your questions up on the screen and to be able to answer as many of you as possible.
And hi, Melissa.
Hi, Melissa. It's great to see you in the house.
So Melissa, we haven't actually talked to her for a while. Our boys, about 10 years ago, played football together.
That's right.
And, those football moms, you never forget them. They're always dear and near to your heart. So we see your pictures on Facebook. We see how beautiful your family's growing. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in, Melissa. Definitely hang out, by the way, because we have an awesome interview coming up here shortly with Mr. Sublaki,
George and Paul,
and the owners of that Greek Cuisine restaurant. That a lot of people raving about, by the way, right here in Harford County. Some awesome food there. So definitely hang out for that interview. But it's great seeing you. I follow you on LinkedIn, by the way, so I do see your post every once in a while. So I appreciate you coming on board here. So, by the way, I'm streaming live to LinkedIn, so I hope we do have a couple of LinkedIn people that are on board here as well. So that's really great. So, Ray, I kind of wanted to dive into our topic because we've got an awesome interview coming up here.
Let's do it.
And our topic basically is, student debt. Is it overwhelming you? Well, of course it's overwhelming us, but can you buy a home, with student debt? And I think that's probably the biggest question here. So, don't let student loans delay your home ownership dreams.
Yes.
I think that's really important to know. So, don't let them, overwhelm you. You've accumulated a lot of debt. We completely understand that. But
so let me help. There's something in there real quick. What a lot of homeowners to be don't realize is that, say your student debt is in nursing, like you went to school to be a nurse, and then you get a job that you are a nurse, then those years of in college, they count for like your working time, your career, so that when you go apply for a loan, that's going to help you because you went to school to be a nurse and then you're actually a nurse. So those debts are like a little bit more woven in and evened out. I have a bunch of friends right now that their daughters have over like $100,000 in debt, and they are on their easy way, single, doing it on their own to purchasing a house in the next month or two. So don't give up.
That's right. Yeah. So do you have to wait until you pay off your student loans before you can buy your first home? And could you qualify for a home loan with that debt? And also, finally, while everyone's situation is unique, your goal may be more within reach, really, honestly, than you realize.
Yeah, but I think fear keeps us, and the lack of knowledge, because I know I kind of felt that way, I didn't even have a whole lot of student loan debt. So are we going to answer those?
We are. So we're not specifically about the purchase of a home. Half to none, there was a recent survey that was done, so half to none of the homeowners say that student loan debt is delaying them from purchasing a home. They actually believe that 51% actually do.
So they've been told that from a lender, or they are nervous?
They're just nervous. Yep, they
that's
are
not
nervous.
accurate.
Yeah, so some of the stats that are out there right now, so 47%, it makes it harder to save for a down payment. That's what they believe. They believe it makes it harder to save for a down payment. And I get that. You're paying that student loan. You're paying that. Plus, you want to obviously be able to save for a home as well. So it does make it harder. 45% of them out there think that they can't qualify for a loan loan because of the loan itself, because of the student loan.
But are these false?
Well, that's a myth.
That's what I'm saying. That's a myth. Right?
Exactly. Yep, that's a myth. And then 43% think that the delay is necessary, even if you never applied for a student loan. So there is, or for a mortgage rather. So these are some awesome stats that we just wanted to be able to share with you, of course. And then finally, can you qualify for a home loan if you have student loans? Nearly 1/4 of all homeowners, by the way, and 37% of first-time buyers had student debt, with a typical amount of around $30,000.
I know we did, and I think that was probably my number, like 27.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Of course, that was back in the 90s.
Yeah. So the question, so I guess the answer here is yes, absolutely you can. You can get a home loan with student debt. It's a case-by-case basis.
It is.
We want to put you in contact with one of our preferred lenders, obviously.
Yes.
Take a look at your situation, make sure that your debt to ratio and everything is correct. But I think that's really important. And then, of course, buying a home with a student loan is possible. That's what the experts are saying. But the proof is in the numbers, too. So some 40% of first-time home buyers, this is a great stat, by the way, have student loan debt, according to the National Association of Realtors study that was recently conducted. So,
right. And Melissa had a question for us. What about parents co-signing for the student loan? So, Melissa, that's an actual great question. One of my closest friends, that I was just talking about her daughter getting a loan. She did the same thing,
yes.
and it was probably more than 30,000. And you know what? The mom was able to refinance their house, make another purchase, and their daughter's getting ready to buy a home as well. And the good news is, and this is like miraculous. What she went to college for is very different than what her field is, and she's still going to be able to do it.
That's right. Yeah.
So, fear stops us from asking the questions, and there's nothing wrong with calling a lender, someone that we know, we've closed millions of dollars with, that we know are going to treat you right and be honest with you, and just give them a call and ask the question, and you're going to be surprised by your answer.
That's right. Exactly. Yep.
In a good way.
So if you have any questions or anything, certainly we want you to feel free to contact us anytime. We certainly, if we don't have the answers, we will forward you to someone who absolutely has the answers on our team, one of our preferred vendors as well. And also we wanted to share with you that tomorrow evening, we do have a buyer seminar. So if you are a buyer, if you're looking to buy your first home, your second home, it doesn't matter. Maybe you do have student debt, maybe you don't. This is going to be a great opportunity for you to be able to ask the questions that you have, to find out about the different loan programs that are out there, basically from start to finish on how to buy a home. Just visit our website, go to searchmydreamhome.com, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you'll be able to click on, by the way, the link to take you right to the home buying seminar invite. From there, we'll send you the Zoom link, and you'll be able to meet each one of our team members, which is fantastic. The other thing I wanted to share with you also is our Valentine's Day contest that's coming up as well. I'm not going to switch over to the screen yet because we had a little difficulty here in our studio. And this is the great thing, by the way, about going live.
I'm back up and running. Nothing like falling off your chair when you're trying to picture.
We do that so seamlessly. There's so much going on behind the scenes here. But we have a Valentine's giveaway, Maria.
We do. So all you have to do is go to our Instagram and follow us. You can even go to TikTok and follow us. Tag 2 of your friends, and you could be the lucky winner of this beautiful gift. Okay, gotta find out where the cameras are. Kate Spade Wallet, Dunkin', Wawa, Chili's, and then of course that is a gift card certificate for a pedicure, manicure, whatever you want to do right here in the Foster location.
Which I'll probably need now.
So yeah, we'll be drawing for that. And what else, Rob? We're doing 2 big giveaways because MHT loves everybody out there.
That's right. So how about our Super Bowl prize pack? That's going to be 100 wings, by the way. So you're going to get 100 wings from CR Wings, and also 100 Dunkin' Munchkins. Now, guys, listen, you know you're going to dive into those Munchkins while the game's going on, right? So we're going to have some drinks that are going to be supplied for you as well, a few drinks. Cokes, Pepsi products, whatever. We just wanted to make it a fun prize pack for you, and that's on the Instagram as well. So make sure you either go to our Facebook page or Instagram, and to get the more of the details there and the instructions on how to enter. Yep. Exactly. So,
yes.
without further ado, I'd like to introduce George. Let's go ahead and bring him in here from Mr. Sublaki Authentic Greek Restaurant.
Right in Clarksville.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, give a little applause there from our studio. How are you doing, George?
We are great. We are super, super happy you could join us.
Yeah, we are really excited. Yeah, absolutely. So we just had our team meeting, by the way, George, just to let you know, earlier this week, and we had the table filled with food. If anyone wants to see what we had, by the way, go to our TikTok channel.
Yes.
Make sure you go to our TikTok channel because we have a TikTok about it, by the way, and it has all the food there, so it's really, really cool. So that was really
Thank
awesome.
you, guys.
Yeah, I think that's our favorite catering our team meeting is you.
That's right. Yep.
Appreciate that.
You're so
So,
welcome.
George, just tell us a little bit about you and your family and your restaurant, where you're located.
So we're just a family business. We started in 2002. We started off with a little food truck outside of Johns Hopkins Bayview campus.
Wow.
After several years, you get to know more clientele, doing a lot of caterings. We ventured out, opened up a little inside of Mount Vernon Marketplace. We were there for 2.5 years, and then COVID happened.
Right.
We lost all our lunch business. We're looking at each other. What are we going to do now?
Right.
We've always wanted to venture out into Harford County and found this area by dumb luck, and it's been a great success ever since.
Awesome.
So, George, where are you located?
We're in Forest Hill, 1521 Rock Spring Road.
Gotcha.
Everybody knows in front of Chopsticks.
Yes, there you go. There you go. Down from CVS.
Exactly.
That's
Yep.
CBS.
Yeah, exactly. And then everyone at Chopstick says, yeah, we're located right behind Mr. Souvlaki.
Right.
Well, that's great. And let me just share something with you real quick. So this is really, it's a funny story, but I've had several settlements down in Greektown. So if anyone knows Baltimore, you got to know Greektown, right? So I've had a couple settlements down there, and I tell you, I try and do my settlements around lunchtime because I know that when the settlement is over, you guys have got the best restaurants down there, the best Greek food, and you can walk to any place from where our
Well, not anymore. The best one came up in your house.
It is fantastic.
Yes. And I picked up some calamari today. They probably might call me the calamari queen because everywhere I go, I try the calamari. And my son and I were saying that was probably our favorite, the best ever.
The calamari, yeah, it's definitely one of our favorites. That's my dad's recipe for years.
Oh,
Wow.
my goodness.
That is awesome. Okay, so
You
this
can tell
is
fresh
our
calamari
We
now.
started adding marinara sauce. We never did the marinara, just because everybody's more accustomed to marinara. There's
Yeah.
two Greek ways, just lemon.
No,
We
I am the
started
lemon.
with Marinara.
Right, Rob? I always ask for extra lemon wherever I go.
Yeah.
And some people look at you funny. If they're not Greek or Italian, they look at you funny. And I'm like, it's better with lemon.
That's right. That's right. Exactly.
Yes. So I have to
Greeks
say,
love everything with lemon.
this is true. Well, why not? So I come from a Peruvian Italian home, and I went to Greece and Israel back in the early 90s, and my mother was so afraid I would be starving. An Italian mom, and Greek Italian moms are like that. They make sure you got to eat well, and so she no lie packed me peanut butter and jelly and a loaf of bread in my suitcase, and But when I was in Greece, I said to her, I said, Mom, food is just like you're cooking. It's perfect. And so she was stressed. I don't even need this peanut butter and jelly. It was so good. So we really enjoyed being there. And rice. So being in a Peruvian home, you eat rice quite often, like you do an Italian home pasta. And your rice was so good.
Your rice was the best.
Oh,
Everyone at the
my
table.
goodness.
All his recipes. I just learned off of him.
So there's like this white sauce or something that you put in the rice?
Our house sauce. It's our salad dressing. I don't know. It mixes well with everything.
Wow.
Really?
I would have never guessed
No
that.
way.
Anything I eat here, I always add the dressing to it.
Yeah.
No kidding.
It's
We
homemade,
actually-
of course.
I was just dipping my vegetables in it today because I had some extra from lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had a little bit of extra of the rice too before it came live on the show, and I thought, man, this rice still tastes great just even from the team meeting. So
Yeah, we had it on Monday.
yeah, it was fantastic. So so that's really great. And I just wanted to comment again, just back on the calamari real quick. I'm gonna tell you, I've never seen thicker cuts nor flakier pieces of calamari. I mean, honestly, if you're a calamari fan and you're watching this, you've got to just go down there and order just a calamari if you're not hungry for anything else, because it really is fantastic.
One of everything.
Yeah, the calamari, it is one of my favorites as well. The calamari, it's best to eat it right on the spot. We started puncturing our containers to kind of let the steam out so they don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because I said to my son, when I brought it in the car, I
Why
just
does it
picked
look
him up.
like that? Yeah.
And I said, no, don't close the lid. It's going to get soggy. And he said, Ma, look, they put holes in it. Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah.
So
here,
Kim.
Kim.
Kim is on our team.
Yeah, so that's fantastic. So let me ask you this question. So we're going to go to another frame here. I just want to show a couple of people, just a few of the dishes, by the way. You have a very extensive menu. It's fantastic. We couldn't put everything on here. But if you just wanted to share just what a couple of items that you have on the menu here.
So the top right there is the lucumades. We do it on Sundays. It's fried honey balls. They're great.
Wow.
People really like them. We just do it one day a week, just on Sundays as a special, every Sunday.
Yeah, we'll be there this Sunday because I want to order them on Monday.
They're awesome.
Yeah. And what do we have here?
Fresh made again. Phyllo dough, spinach, cheese, feta, ricotta, Greek spices in it.
Oh, wow. Very nice. Very nice.
And that's one of our platters right there. The one that's showcased, it has a side salad. And then in the back, that's actually my favorite. The corner piece, it's what we call the Mr. Sublaki Special. We never knew how to name it. We've always had it at our food stand. So we incorporated it here. Didn't know what name to give it. It's basically a layer of rice. We cut up the pita really fine. We add double protein, whatever you choose, and then we add all our fixings: tomato, onion, all the sauces, the house sauce, tzatziki, our hot sauce, and that's probably my favorite item on the menu.
So it's like a bowl. Like everybody's into these bowls now,
Exactly.
Oh, yum.
Yeah,
I'm going to try that
that's
next.
yeah.
Very filling bowl.
Yeah, and I already have
Yes.
that.
Can't go wrong with the Greek fries.
No,
Exactly.
you can never go wrong with it.
Exactly. Now, there was one thing that I tried, by the way, that was absolute hit, by the way, were your gyro rolls. Now, what do you call that?
The egg rolls, the gyro egg rolls.
Oh, the egg rolls.
Okay,
That's
the egg
right.
rolls.
The egg
There you
rolls.
go.
Yeah. So our chef Mina, he's like, why don't we try this? I was like, man, it sounds like a great idea. So we just started playing with it. Took us a few times, and I think we finally mastered it. We started it off as a special. It was such a hit. People kept asking. So we just threw it on our everyday menu.
Well, that was fantastic.
That was the best egg roll I've ever had.
That was a huge hit. I will be getting more of those, by the way. Exactly.
So I heard when I stopped in today, did a little filming, a little promoting, and I went in and did that because when I got my hair done in Bel Air, right by Newberry Bakery at Bella Vita, the owner had never heard of you, and she lives in Forest Hill. And I said, how? And she eats really healthy. And I was saying that your grilled vegetables are the best.
They are the best.
best.
Yep.
And she said, Maria, where is it? And I told her. And she's like, well, I'm going to have to try. And I thought, oh my goodness, like you're still a secret to some people.
Yeah, we are. I tend to see, I would say, at least 4 to 5 new customers every day. Because I generally, and if you've been in our store, I'm sure I've spoken to you. I try to get a little feedback from everybody if they've been in here before, how they heard about us. So when we actually opened up, prior to opening up, we were running our food truck outside because it took a long time to be able to open up the store, because we're going through COVID.
Right.
It was a process. So we're like, we're losing all these months, kind of get our name out there. So we were running the food truck outside of our store for a few months prior to our opening.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So it helped get our name out. And then when winded up opening last January 11th. We opened without any advertising. We're like, let's see how it goes. You don't want to get overwhelmed your first couple days, and needless to say, it was crazy. That first week, I was ready to just lock the doors. I was ready to walk out. I was like, this is nuts. We outgrew it very quickly. We thought we prepped up for an entire week's worth of food, and we winded up going through everything that night. So we're like,
Oh my goodness.
yeah, that.
One thing
It's
I
such
learned
a good problem to have, right?
One thing I learned
It's a
about
hard
Harford.
problem to have, but it was extremely stressful.
Sure.
One thing I've learned about Harford County is that people. One thing I've learned about Harford County is that people love their food. They love to eat. So you definitely have to stock up.
Foodies out here.
That's right.
Absolutely.
And if it's good, they're coming back.
They're coming back, yeah.
So question: Are you still running your trucks?
We are still running the food trucks. We do get booked pretty well in advance. We do a lot of the breweries. We go to Independent up here up the street
Yes.
Yes.
often. We do Inverness. We sell their beer as well here at the store. We do Big Truck Farm Brewery. We go there often. And then we do a lot of different neighborhoods. Ever since COVID, neighborhood associations get together. They'll ask for a food truck to come out. And, they'll invite us out there and pre-order, and everybody comes pick up their food. So the food truck's doing very well.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, we're
that's
right in
really
Falston and our Remax office, and we have had a food truck out there, and they just said that, like they wanted, if we could guarantee them a minimum, and then we let all the dealers, because we're right there with all the dealerships,
Yeah,
we let them all know, and they all come across the street or down the street to get food.
Exactly.
That's good to know.
Yeah, that's really good to know that you have a food truck. It really
I
is.
didn't know you had a food truck until
And it's a
I
big
pulled
help.
up.
It helps us out.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. So tell us about a little bit about the menu. What do you really focus on? Do you focus on dinner? Do you focus on lunch per se? What is your main focus with your menu?
Our menu, I would say we're busier at night. So we'll sell a lot of platters. And at lunchtime, it's pretty much the wraps. We sell more wraps than anything. And then at nighttime, mostly platters and then Mr. Souvlaki bowl that I was mentioning. Salads is probably our most popular item, the salad with the chicken souvlaki skewer.
Nice.
And it's the best Greek salad. No lie.
Yeah.
The dressing, you can tell is
The
homemade.
dressing, the dressing is awesome.
Yeah, do not buy another bottle from the grocery store. Just go there and buy it. I promise you won't be disappointed.
Yeah, that's great. So you have a skewer as well.
Yes, the chicken, like the chicken I got.
Souvlaki. We sell that as chicken and pork.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. So that's awesome information. I really appreciate that. So it is a family-run business, is that
Yes.
correct?
What's that?
It's a family-run business.
It's a family-run business. My brother and I, our wives are stuck working. Unfortunately, I promised them that it was only going to be a short period, but they've been with us now for over a year. It just, with COVID, it's hard to find people to work. It's been a struggle, but
Sure.
I know, and I stopped in. Being a Maria, when I was in Greece, I was very welcomed. And then I came in today, and there was another Maria, and she was just lovely, lovely.
yeah, Maria's awesome. She's our daytime person. She's here Mondays through Fridays.
Well, that's fantastic. So I definitely want to encourage our viewers. We support local meaning not even just Harford County, but even in several counties that are around us. We support the local restaurants.
Yes.
Absolutely, those who are definitely to the grind, the grind to the millstone, and they're working really hard early in the morning. They're baking, they're cooking, and we want to support them. This is one of those prime restaurants right here in Harford County that we want you as the viewers to be able to support as well. So please, below the show, after we go live, I'm going to have to provide all the links. There's a link to their website that has their menu, also a link to their Facebook page. If you want to go ahead and like and follow their page, I notice they quite often have different specials and deals that are all on and off the menu, and also areas that they're going to be in the community. They're very much engaged in that, and that is where you're going to find a lot of their information is on their Facebook page. So I'm going to provide all their contact information at the end of the program. So that's fantastic.
And you never know. Tune in next week, which is Valentine's Week.
That's right.
And we might just be giving away that night a gift certificate.
That's right. We might just have a gift certificate for you guys.
Yes.
For Mr. Souvlaki. And I'm super excited to have them on tonight, by the way.
Yes.
And you're not going to, I tell you, you're not going to walk away hungry once you enter into that.
Oh, yes. You'll have leftovers.
You will have leftovers for dinner the next day. Definitely. Yep.
Definitely.
Thank you, George.
Thank you. And I just wanted to mention one thing. We're also running a Super Bowl special caterings. We're going to do Greek buffalo wings. We're going to incorporate feta cheese into them. I just had some myself. They're excellent.
Wow.
So just a special that we're going to run for this weekend for catering orders. So
Awesome.
you can see it on our Facebook.
Wow. Folks, that sounds awesome, by the way. I love feta cheese. I'm a big feta cheese person. I love goat cheese as well, but I can't imagine them mixed in with one of my favorites, and that's wings, right? So what better would we be able to have for a Super Bowl than Greek wings with feta cheese?
Right,
Oh my goodness.
Perfect.
George.
Thank you and Paul for supporting
George and Paul, the whole
joining the
family.
team here for the evening.
That's right. Yeah, we appreciate you coming on board.
We appreciate you guys.
Oh, there's Paul.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to put a guitar in that guy's hand. I bet he can play some bass or a guitar with that hat and those sunglasses. That guy's like Hollywood.
Yeah.
Thank you, and you'll see us
Thank you
soon
guys.
at
We
the store.
appreciate you.
Thank you.
All righty. Good night.
We'll see you soon. Thanks a lot. Yep.
See you
Thank
guys.
you.
Have a great
Yep.
night.
Yep. Take care now. Yep. We're going to dive right into our calendar of events coming right up.
It's gonna be a minute. It's a lot of tree.
Wow, re-insulate the whole thing, drywall.
The bank won't allow a credit with this much damage.
Great. Believe it or not, it's not all bad. Okay?
Thankfully, no one was hurt, and the seller has agreed to pay for a new roof before we close.
The difference between an agent and a realtor is real. The expertise to handle unexpected situations. That's who we are.
That's the truth.
That is the
That
truth.
is the
Exactly.
truth.
That's why we're here. We're here to answer questions, and we have the knowledge and we have the know-how. Absolutely.
And we want to help.
60 combined years of experience in our team, and that's what we can do for you. Absolutely. We give you those answers.
Yeah, we listed a house that went under contract before it even hit the market last week. And we've already found the sellers their dream home. And we went under contract yesterday, and they just could not be happy. They're already planning everything for outside for when they settle.
Yeah, we just love to be a part of the process, and just to sit back and watch the smiles, watch the joy, watch the excitement of our clients. And there's nothing greater, I tell you,
Yes.
as far as our jobs.
I love what I do. I love helping people.
Exactly. So I've got some marketing stats here. Just want to share those with you as well. So let's dive in. How about Jarrettsville, huh?
Yes,
That's
it's
pretty
beautiful
amazing.
out there.
That's right. Yeah,
Yep, our son was working on a farm out there, had a great time.
That's right. That's
It
right.
was one of his favorite things to do.
Yep. A little bit of information that you'll be able to go nowhere with, by the way, about Jarrettsville, just real quick. Over 3,000 people live in Jarrettsville. Over 3,000 people live there, and it's over 600 feet above sea level. How about that? Just for a geeked out
Is that higher than like?
So all my geeks in the house, they're all
Tell me
partying.
what that really means.
They're all partying. The rest of you are like, Rob, seriously, give it a break. I get it.
Excuse me.
So moving on quickly.
Yes, I'm ready to eat my Greek leftovers.
Yeah, the Greek leftovers, that's right.
Yeah, I'm not splitting them.
We hope you had a great week. We hope you had a great time tonight.
Yes, thank you for joining us.
We hope you had great information, especially about student loans, highlighting another organization. If you're a business, if you're an organization, and you would like to be a part of our program, we would love to have you on board with us. Just go ahead and contact us. You can DM us through Facebook, or you can call us directly. You can email us. It doesn't matter. And we'd love to be able to connect with you. That's number one. Number two is make sure you hit us up on TikTok. Make sure you hit the plus button. Right?
Yeah, that's right.
We're going to have some really fun stuff up there. It's not sales.
Yes, that's what it means.
It's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to definitely want to.
Oh yeah, today I had like stuff in my hair at the salon,
It's going to be great.
just to say thank you, because my gal was actually making me coffee like a cappuccino, like so.
Follow us on the gram. Melissa, thank you so much for tuning in to us.
Yes.
LinkedIn, by the way. We really appreciate that LinkedIn. A great format there. And like I said, we do stream pods with LinkedIn. So we're kind of pretty much all over the place as well as YouTube. So we just hope you have a great week. We've had an exciting week here as well. So
I wanted to share. I'm really excited. So we have the owners of Rock the Spectrum in Forest Hill. You know, it's really good for young children to take there if you're like they're stir crazy in the house. So this Friday, I have the pleasure of watching my sweet Emery, my son's son. And we're going to take him there. I never did. We had him on the show, and I haven't had a chance to go.
So I went there right before the show, and I had the grand tour. I had the grand tour with the owners, and it really is a great place. If you have little ones, and you want them to go into a nice, very safe environment that's sensory oriented, things like that. This is a fantastic place to go to.
And I talked to the moms today. Because like I'm not a germaphobe, but I'm not a fan of germs either. But she said it's so clean.
Yes.
And they're so friendly.
Super clean.
So I can't wait. I'm really excited. I'm going to go to Rock the Spectrum in Forest Hill, maybe see you there.
That's right.
Come join me. And then we could go for lunch at Mr. Souvlaki across the street.
Listen, it's all about the food. It's all about the food. That's what you tell them. So we're always better what?
Together.
We're better together. Always better together. Remember, who you work with matters. It matters through your transaction, regardless whether you're buying a home or you're selling a home. It does matter who you're working with. And
enjoy the Super Bowl.
That's right. We want to be at the top of the list of those that you interview. If you're thinking of buying or selling your home, there's a lot of great benefits by using the Maryland Homes team. And that's it. So we're out here.
Sorry, I'm thinking food. You're thinking
have a
let's
great
sell a
week.
house.